Hey,
you know what? Something that I never disagree with.
No.
Is you in the kitchen with chili involved.
All right, well, thank you. So we've got our onions already sauteing, and then we've got sort of a red, an orange, and a yellow bell pepper. We got a poblano. And then I have pepperoncinis, like in the jar.
Yeah.
So I drain those and dice those up, and so we're going to get those simmering with our onions.
So you call this a red chicken chili?
Yeah, so it's going to be a chicken chili. A lot of people, when you think of chicken chilies, they always think of the white chicken chili.
Yes.
I'm not a big white chicken chili fan. I like red chili. So I'm still going chicken, and this is really healthy. You got a ton of vegetables in it. We're going to have a little bit of chicken broth and a little bit of V8 in it in a minute, but we'll get these still simmering, and we'll add some of our spices. I like, while these are going, we have just a little bit of chili powder.
Got the chili powder.
I forgot cumin at home, but if I had it, we would add a little bit of cumin.
Imaginary cumin going in.
So then we've got some, this is just some Cajun spices.
Okay.
Cajun, yep, little Cajun seasoning.
Love that.
And then another sort of Creole seasoning that I love is just
Tony's.
Tony's. You can't go wrong with this.
Yeah.
And so then we're going to add a little bit of Tony's too to that. And you know, with chili, it's all to taste. It's all to flavor.
Yeah.
That's what's great.
Right.
No measuring cups.
No measuring cups. You're just going to let this. So we're going to let that simmer, and we're going to talk about my chicken. So we've got. It's basically a 1-to-1 ratio. I did chicken breast and boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Okay.
We kind of season the same. I used some of the Tony's, some of the Cajun, some garlic powder on them. Seasoned those up and grilled them, and then I shredded the chicken breast, and then we're going to finally dice up these chicken thighs. So
is that like a cheat code having both in there?
I just decided to do it. Really,
love it.
I like having the breast in there, but I also love the chicken thighs. So I thought, why would I not just put both? So
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah,
as usual.
So we'll get those diced up in a second. Those are starting to saute, and then we're going to add. So as this were to cook down, I'd add a little bit of minced garlic. I don't want to add the minced garlic too soon, because if you do, sometimes you can scorch it.
Okay.
So we'll get that in there, and now give this a little stir. We're going to deglaze this with a little bit of chicken broth.
Okay.
So take our chicken broth, give our pot.
I would imagine soups like this in the fall, too, are a firehouse and family
Well,
favorite,
you know what's great
right?
about it at the firehouse is we can start it at any time during the day. We can let it simmer, and then you catch a couple of calls, you catch a run, and you mess around. You've got dinner taken care of. There's so many times where it's not something you can let simmer all day, and we get back from our last run at 6:30 at night. We haven't really even started. You're eating at 8 o'clock at night at the firehouse. So then we're going to take a little spicy V8, and that's the perfect amount. Actually, there is no wrong or right amount. I kind of just feel that. So you're just going to add that. Then we're going to add, we've got some just diced tomatoes. We've got some Rotel, and I went mild because the kids, I don't want it to be too spicy. Another mild Rotel.
This is a cheat code. It comes together so fast.
Well, that's the other. And honestly, I haven't tried this yet. I made this up this morning about 5:30 a.m. But I've done chilies enough that I feel like, I went to some of the regulars, a little salt, a little pepper.
I just love soups because, well, especially chili, because they heat up so well, and sometimes they taste even better the next day, right? Because they incorporate and sit.
Well, there we go, beans. So I got some red kidney beans, some white, and some black. We'll add those as it heats up. Yeah, a little mix of beans. And you know what? What did I forget anything, Amber? Are you thinking anything that's supposed to go in there?
Maybe a little Hungarian paprika.
Thank you. Some paprika, of course. Amber knows me too well. Yeah, so a little paprika to taste, and then a little combo of some Texas Pete and a little Frank's hot sauce.
I like how he didn't put the spicy tomatoes in because it could have been too spicy for the kids. And now we're telling them
add a little bit for the flavor. Not much. This big pot, that's just going to give it a little bit of sweet heat to it. And when I say sweet heat, I mean I think, because we're going to try it here in a minute, and then we'll know.
Look, I mean, this is got to be
So then we're
good.
adding our chicken to it, and we're going to let that, now again, obviously we want to let it simmer.
Yeah.
Now, you want it in a mug or in a glass? Because I couldn't find good size.
I'll take the martini because
that's what I thought.
Martini glass.
Very nice.
Because I'm sophisticated.
Martini glass.
I'm sophisticated that way.
I think this is great too for people who are, I don't want to say sick of the traditional chili, but they just want something different, right?
All right. Amber, you want
sir.
You want the mug or you want the martini glass?
Either one, man, whatever works.
I got the mug in my
I'll take
hand.
the mug. And as you're pouring, a little birdie told me you did a little dance off.
Oh yeah, we did.
Dancing with our stars.
Yes, dance. Oh, there we are.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey-o.
So
someone says you got robbed.
you know, that's what they're saying. All the dances were fabulous. They did an awesome job of choreographing. I'd like to think we maybe did the best, but
you can be that way as a competitor. He got robbed. Okay, I said it. George said it. It's true.
Say it for you, right?
Also, if you want to top with a little chives, you can. Also
little
have
chives.
a little cornbread.
George, plenty more to come with Firefighter Tim.